So you've come home and your exam didn't go as you expected it to be. That's it, it didn't go well. And you have decided to take a drop. Something similar happened with me back in 2019. And this video is all about my journey of taking a drop for NEET. Hopefully, it will help you guys out to take a decision whether to take a drop or not, and also what to do during your drop year. So let's start with the basics. Why M.B.B.S at the first place? So for me, it was not my dream personally, but it was of my mom's. So I've seen my mom struggle through the years. So that's the reason I thought of paying her back in a way. And I was okay with choosing any profession. There wasn't something that I really wanted to be. You know, my thing is whatever I choose, I just have to give my best. It's not 100% obviously, but to try and give a level best is something that I really want in my life. So I thought it's okay. My mom wants me to be a doctor. And it's actually great to be a doctor in society because people do share every single thing with you. People literally reveal secrets that they haven't shared with anyone to doctors. And it's a really nice job in society, and people do respect you, and there is decent amount of money in it. So overall, to live a respectful life, I thought, yeah, sure, why not? So question yourself, why M.B.B.S? So once you realize your answer, it could be to serve people, it could be for that respect that you get, or whatever reason. Yes, we are selfish in some way or other. It's totally fine if you are. But the bigger picture is, if you know why you want to choose M.B.B.S, that will help you going. That will motivate you to take a drop. So that's something that you have to consider. Write down why M.B.B.S in 3 lines, and that will be something that's going to motivate you throughout your drop year. Taking responsibility is the biggest or the most important part during this drop year. Take responsibility that your results are because of you. There are certain things that didn't go well in your first attempt or previous attempt. That is the reason that you're taking a drop. Take responsibility, write down the things that didn't go well for you during your previous attempt. For me personally, during my first attempt, I had very little time after my board exams. Of course, I wasn't serious. That is the biggest thing, and I accepted it. Second thing is, I just read everything once. The syllabus was actually a bit huge. So I just could complete syllabus once, completely neglected physics. Regarding bio, of course, I stick to NCERT, and chemistry also I stick to NCERT. I could just read everything once. And if you don't practice any questions and if you don't revise enough, then the NEET exam is super competitive, that there are very less chances that you would be selected or you would get a good rank. So taking responsibility, and if you can now, please do write the things that actually went wrong. Which subject you neglected the most? Of course, I did neglect physics the second time as well, but that's a different story. But write down the things that really went wrong with you. So this is the second thing that you should be doing. Taking responsibility and writing things down that actually went wrong. Do it now. Taking a drop here is in no way a small deal. So question yourself, are you really ready for this? Consult your family, consult your well-wishers, talk to your friends, and you introspect yourself, because it might not be the same thing for everyone, but for people who are less privileged and who have financial problems in family, it's really important to assess the things that are going to have impact when you take a drop year. It's super important, especially when you're from low middle class or a poor family background. Like, you are literally taking a risk for 1 year, and it's no small deal. Trust me. Talk to your family, talk to your well-wishers, and then decide. If you're really ready for this, then go ahead, give your 100%. That fire in you should keep burning throughout the year. And yeah, it's sort of motivation, but always do consider that discipline is much more important than motivation. So not everyone is privileged, especially in a country like India. Maybe if your family is forcing you to join some other course, I would tell, do join that course. And if you're really passionate about M.B.B.S, do try for NEET simultaneously. So what you can do actually here is that you can study just enough to pass in those exams, and you can be serious about your preparation. There are stories where people have chosen other careers like BDS or BAMS or engineering for that matter as well, and then they have put in some time, extra effort for their NEET preparation, and they have succeeded. Yes, you can do that as well. So do consult your family. In most of the cases, families are optimistic and they are positive because they love you, they trust you, so they may consider giving you a chance. But for people who are not that privileged, I know it's a topic that not most people talk about, but I'm here to talk about because it is the issue that has actual significance. So do consider and ask yourself if you are really ready for taking a complete drop. Or what you can do is you can join a course and then simultaneously do your NEET preparation. The fourth thing that you'll have to consider is that taking a drop year is not going to be easy. And trust me when I say this. So there are broadly speaking, there are going to be three phases in every aspirant's life. The first phase, he'll dream of getting into AIMS Delhi and other AIMS. The second phase, he'll realize that maybe AIMS to nahi hoga, but I'll try with some other medical college. And finally, he'll end up self-doubting whether कि मेरे से हो भी पाएगा या नहीं. So this comes from sheer motivation that you get on YouTube. So always remember, let's not focus on the college that we want to get into, but let's focus on the journey that we are going through in this drop year. If you put in hard work and smart work and practice MCQs and study the limited material that you have thoroughly and revise it properly, and then definitely your hard work or smart work is going to speak for you and you will get your deserved college based on your stage cutoff or whatever. Those are other factors, but broadly speaking, if you work every single day in a disciplined fashion, then definitely the chances are you are going to be selected. And not everyone is going to do the same thing. So if you are disciplined and if you are studying every day in a set of 3 to 4 hours, then after coaching, of course, and you're practicing enough MCQs, then that will speak for you. Your marks in the weekly tests or monthly test will speak for you and you will realize where you are. And that is also going to help you to realize where you are, putting less efforts or something. So correct yourself accordingly during this journey. If you have an opportunity to join weekly tests, then I would highly recommend do join them because they are going to help you form a positive feedback loop. You'll study for about a week, then you will attempt that test. You will improve upon those marks eventually, and that is definitely going to help you. So do not dream of medical colleges. Of course, you have some dream, you think about it and then you forget about it. Then you start working every single day in a disciplined fashion. This is what is going to help you. Last and most important thing is which coaching choose, whether to choose online coaching or whether to choose offline coaching. Now, both these have their own pros and cons, but let me talk about myself. I had the opportunity to choose offline coaching because back then we didn't have physics wala. If it were to be there, I would have definitely chosen that. But let's talk about what happened with me. I had friends who were better than me, so I had healthy competition in my offline coaching, and we used to have weekly tests. Although we weren't serious about it in the initial days, but I would tell if you're joining offline coaching, be serious about them. Don't care about the marks in biology, but do, use this opportunity of weekly tests to study throughout the week. And having healthy competitors is really important. You will actually feel that heat of being in a race, and that is actually a good thing. Talking about online coaching, if you are someone who can only afford online coaching, then of course Physics Wala is the brand here. I don't know if they have weekly tests. Do let me know in the comment section below. But if they have, it's a great thing. You can find competitors even in the comment section down here. Go, share what you have done throughout your week in the comment section and find someone who can be competitive with you. And also do consider compete with people who are slightly better than you because you'll have to be in that race. You'll have to feel that heat. So yeah, so this is what I want to talk about online and offline coaching. Also in online coaching, you have the flexibility to study when and where possible. Although it may slightly make you indisciplined, but if you're disciplined, even that drawback or that advantage is going to be in your favor. So yeah, do choose wisely. If you can afford, go for offline. If you can't, then online is also a better option with your slight smartness that will help you achieve your dream. So yeah, this was my take on what you should be doing throughout your drop year. Do let me know if I've missed anything down in the comment section. And if you did like this video, do care to hit that like button. And if you want more such videos about my drop year journey or any doubts for that matter, do let me know in the comment section. And also do care to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.